The meeting minutes, a vote to approve. Someone like to continue the May 13th and June 3rd meeting minutes to the 6/24 meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Someone to second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Next is a notice of intent. It's a continuance from March 25th regarding the notice of intent filed by David Ross Associates for Robert Lapierre for the property located at 122/128 Wampanoag Road. It's DEP 1600668. Doug, I understand they did the delineation, has been completed. We're just waiting for his report to be finalized.
Yep.
And his findings.
That's correct.
This will also, someone like to bring it up for a motion to continue to the 24th of June.
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second that motion?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
The next is also another continuance. I'll go through this one. The Conservation Commission will hold a joint public hearing under MGL Chapter 131, Section 40 in the Wetlands Protection Act, the City of Gardner Wetlands Protection Ordinance, on a notice of intent filed by All Purpose Storage LLC, Gardner LLC, represented by Christopher Guda, Fieldstone Land Consultants for work on parcel X22, 13, 16, 8 through 14, and 9 through 18 at 143 Colony Road. The project entails extension of existing storage facility, including 7 storage units, 4 of which are located within the buffer zones of a bordering vegetated wetland. This is DEP file number 1600664. This is also a follow-up on a violation and enforcement order. We just came back from a site visit. All those were present, were there on site as well, and we took some pictures of the existing conditions and the work that has taken place since the filing. Could you state your name for the record?
Ken Robinson with Fieldstone Land Consultants.
Thank you for taking some time to meet with us before the meeting. I appreciate it. It's good to get out there with you and kind of go over it all. Perfect.
So this is the restoration plan that I've been working on based on recommendations from Doug and our discussion last month. So the area that's cross-hatched here, this is the fill that was placed in the wetlands that we saw today. So 1,750 square feet when compared against previous delineation records. So as part of the restoration, obviously all that material is going to be removed. We've also proposed removing the asphalt that's in the buffer zone that was already proposed to be restored, but to make that one action. Proposing to put silt fence around the remaining proposed building area to isolate that buffer and wetlands from pretty much from around this area. This is the silt fence shown here. The single line purple hatch is all proposed buffer to be restored. So that's excavating that asphalt fill back down to native material.
How many square feet is
I
that?
don't have that exact number.
Okay, yeah, you still working on it?
It's something like 15,000 square feet.
Wow.
And then, so the intention there is then to loam with clean material and to seed that with a New England conservation mix. Amherst wetland plants, they're now in South Hadley, I don't know if you're
Yeah,
familiar.
I'm very familiar with that.
So they have both that wetland mix, which I've called out here, and it has all the species in it. It's like Joe Pye weed, some sedges, rushes, and it's designed to have pretty much self-seeding after 1 year of viability. As part of that seeding, there's a 2-year observation and maintenance to ensure 75% viability and reproduction within the seeded areas. And then based upon our site visit today, I think something that needs immediate attention is to stabilize that ramp
The thing is, with stabilizing that ramp, it probably entails some type of a swale.
I think we could look at doing like a mulch berm at the top to redirect any storm waters away from that. Back towards where there is that drainage, there's a catch basin where the building extension is proposed. So I think we could work on berming just to prevent flow from going down gradient that way. And as part of that, it's also all those materials, I'm writing an email tomorrow, all those materials will be removed, stored vehicles, asphalt tailings pile.
So we haven't technically stopped work, so how is that gonna work with just at least getting the equipment out of there and the storage trailers and stuff?
You can just authorize, like wrote in like two, or at the authorization of the commission, so just dictate obviously what,
Do you guys agreement with taking everything out of there? That's
Yeah.
kind of like we're starting from square one, like tell them,
Step by step.
It's like a word addition.
So if there's anything else that you want addressed or you can think of that would be helpful, I mean, definitely open. I want our next meeting to be that you guys are willing to authorize the rest of the restoration and all that removal.
So here's my concern, right? If we say we have some other issues out there on site, what's gonna happen to all these repairs? Because we have a lot of people that come before us and go, hey, I'll repair all that if you give me the permit to do this.
So, but I have communicated to our client that permit is on the back burner. This needs to be addressed, and until this is addressed, we're not discussing that permitting.
Okay, thank you. So I think, I mean, I don't know if we put it up for a vote, but I say we remove all the trailers, the ambulance, whatever else is out there within the wetlands or the border vegetated wetlands. Can we do 60 or 100 feet? I don't know, what's feasible? Because I mean, obviously they need to get all these people to go move their stuff.
Right.
So I mean,
I think, practically speaking, they should be able to at least relocate it to that upper
yeah,
parking area. And I think that's a reasonable,
And to do that, they're gonna have to redo that ramp. They'll never get those trailers out of there the way it is right now.
right, I think they need to do that anyway. I don't think it's gonna be a significant amount of work just to fill that rut in, so that they're not blowing a sidewall on a tire or something, but.
yeah, but the problem is as soon as you do that ramp, we just open it up for, I mean, I think all that stuff should come out, but I mean, it's not in our jurisdiction, right? Well, if it's in 100, right? Is that a jurisdiction?
Yeah.
So can we say, is everything within 100 that's parked down there right now?
So this is that 100-foot here. So everything that's along that back, in that back corner.
On that side, but what about this side? All,
This side is all within the 100. I don't know if you can see that clearly
anything
there.
not in that diamond.
And
So this is outside of the 100, everything else is within.
If they wanna move it closer.
if I say we let them temporarily repair that ramp, the berm is out of, I mean, the berm's in our jurisdiction too, because where would you propose this berm?
So I would just propose right here, put in like mulch, some native, like natural material that, just to stop flow of sediment.
Like hemlock mulch specifically, or
because it
something.
wasn't on that
Yeah.
edge, just get-
So I think doing that, and then maybe we could also look at doing a silt fence there with stake hay bales behind it.
I like that better. What do you guys think? Because I mean, it's just not
I just think
really,
it's be a lot, I mean, you have to reinforce that thing. Because
Right.
the level of
you
flow.
might have to
does
put,
that.
you almost have to put two in.
That's not one.
Yeah, double silt
Yeah.
fence.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
you do want some of it to naturally
Yeah.
drain, but,
so the silt fence needs to be installed a foot deep
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
so.
I know, but it blows out still.
Right, so that's why I'm saying the hay bale behind it and maybe put a second layer of silt
Yeah.
fence.
So we're trying to get out of using the hay
Wire
bales.
back silt fence.
Or
Yeah, that's a good
The
idea.
wire back.
Yeah, that's a little
Super
stronger.
silt.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea. You ever use that stuff?
Yeah, it's hit or miss. Some places don't like, towns don't like us using it, they want the all natural biodegradable stuff.
Yeah, but this is more temporary to resolve everything else, I think that's fine.
Absolutely, so I'll make a note of that.
And then everything within 100 out of there. And so stabilize the ramp. And then when you get that ramp stabilized, let Doug know. And then when you put the, get all that stuff out, let Doug know again, so we can go out there and just look at the silt fence. But I'm adamant about hand picking all that trash out of the wetlands. And I know this stopped work, but I mean, we're at that point where we have to spoon feed a little bit at a time. And hopefully, by the 24th, all that stuff will be cleared out of there. The trash will be gone. The temporary silt fence will be up. And you'll have your plan?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's my intent.
I appreciate that.
So we'll get that.
Right, this is just,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
it's
of
good,
for
yeah.
discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't wanna go 10 hours into it.
Yeah,
No,
no,
that's
that's
good,
fine.
that's cool.
Just let us know what the actual square footage is of your, all the different hash marks you have.
Right, so it's called out here, and then these, I started it.
Yep,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, I know what you're doing, and I appreciate that, it's easy to see. Norman, you have anything you wanna add to those lists, that list of stuff?
No, it's good.
You guys on this side, Brenner, anybody, all good?
Yeah, I mean, I think the 100-foot is most things in that pad, if I'm looking at this, because that's, the 60 is even that, so.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? It's most stuff down there in that. Because, I mean, that ramp is like really close to.
It's pretty much everything on
That's what I mean.
the right
Yeah,
hand
that's what I mean,
side.
yeah. Well, even the left.
It's all of it, anything in 100, right? I mean, that's the left side too.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get all that done, just keep Doug in the loop, if you need him to run down there, or send him some pictures if you're on site.
Yeah, I think, definitely worth coordinating it on site together to
Yeah,
make sure we're moving in the right direction.
yeah,
I'm gonna emphasize that there needs to be a showing of good faith.
yeah, and then the violation enforcement order will continue until all this is resolved. We talked about that briefly.
Right, no, that's,
Okay, so we'll continue on to the 24th, is that enough time for you?
yeah, it's gonna have to be, so.
Okay, someone like.
Do you want this in advance so you can review it?
If you, yeah, technically, I mean.
I know was it 7 days that?
It's 14, but I think at this point, we know, the only one who would know is Duncan, but he's with Doug a lot during the week. I mean,
David too.
oh, David, yeah. I mean, if you can get it to us a couple days before, but we all generalize know what you're doing, or I'm just wondering if you take a picture to show these guys.
I can leave this here too.
Yeah, leave it with Doug. That way we can take a picture and send it to David and Norman will, Duncan will stop by, that way it's even faster.
Yeah, and I'll send you, if I don't have it completed, I'll send you on Friday a progress.
That's even better. Okay, thank you. Would someone like to make a motion to extend this to the 24th
So
meeting?
moved.
Someone to second it?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you for your help. Any new business you want to go over?
Thanks.
Just hot off the press, it's not on the agenda yet, so you're not able to necessarily speak one way or another. I was just informing you, received an NOI for 68 Acadia Road, detailing construction of a single-family home within the 100-foot buffer, as well as the 60-foot road.
Did you say no bill? Checking.
So I have to request a digital copy from the applicant. I've not gotten digitals, only just paper. So obviously I haven't been able to send them to you guys yet over email, but, I'm just getting myself, so.
Okay. Anything else?
Where is this on the Acadia Road?
68 Acadia Road.
Is that towards 60, West Street?
It's gotta be towards the West Street side.
I haven't been out there.
Must be.
It just came in.
Yeah, I haven't been out there. I just opened the envelope today. Still waiting on 50 Manca, the other storage up past the DPW building. I told you the quick site visit with them a couple weeks ago now, and they had just been they put this on the way back burner. Oh, thank you. For quite some time, obviously about a year and a half. I think it was December of 22 or 3,
That's
in
right.
December of 22. They applied originally. But yeah, they just put it on the back burner after they got some strong feedback. So now they're ready again soon. So that should be forthcoming. Waiting to, to reiterate, waiting on the 122, 128 Wampanoag well delineation, which occurred in the middle of last week. Just obviously the report's again, forthcoming for that. I am going to have a sit down or office visit. We're still kind of working out the details with the Bay State Racing folks this Wednesday at 9:30. Any of the commission members are welcome to join, sort of just like a consult, kind of a question asking on their part. They haven't officially applied for anything or submitted anything in terms of paperwork, but due to the complexity of the lot as well as the size of the project, they are just attempting to do some due diligence on the matter. I informed them of the open order conditions currently on the property regarding the single family house construction done by Gamma. They were actually unaware of that until I told them about it.
So they got, again, there's another one, they got an occupancy permit without.
So I don't think whatever engineering firm Gamma used sent it in to the registry. So it was never recorded properly. At least that's what it appears to me. Like, I don't know, obviously that was.
So the building permit's been closed out?
Our order of conditions, which I'm referring to as the permit. I don't know what building permit.
Well, I'm just asking because it's on the checklist when
So
you.
it's open, I look at the mass, the DEP NOI database, open. It's, and expired, 3.5 years. It expired February of 24, so it was issued February of 21. They're valid for 3 years off the bat without extensions, and obviously they can apply for extensions. So as of now, it technically has an open expired order condition that was also technically never recorded. I asked the Mass DEP if that still counts. It does, because they have it. So the prospective buyer applicant of this new project is stated their commitment to resolving that, at least their intention to. Yeah, I have not had any direct communication with them yet, aside from what will be this Wednesday. So just wanted to let you know that. Spoke to
When is it?
Wednesday, 9:30 a.m.
This coming Wednesday?
Yes.
So I guess maybe I'm not following this, but, so they had an open order conditions, you think it was never filed, but they're in the property, so that means the building department gave them a sign off, right?
So Gamma opened it, but they're gonna be inheriting the property and all of its permits.
Because I guess this keeps happening where the building department signs off on finalizing the construction and closing it out, but on that checklist, they're supposed to come to us so that it doesn't happen. So they can't actually get occupancy until we sign off, because it's the building department, the DPW, there's like 4 or 5 of them on that list, and we're on that list.
Yeah.
I remember Jeff used to bring them all the time to us, and we'd have to sign off that, hey, they did everything, they closed it out, and we're good to go. So I guess I'm trying to can you just check on that process, see if it's still in place?
Yeah, so I see on the online permit viewer stuff comes up, but nothing.
But internally, you're supposed to be notified that they're doing a final inspection and all that fun stuff. Nothing to do with DEP or filings, it's in-house. The building department, the commission is supposed to come up and get signed off.
Yeah, so I get notified when it comes my way. I guess I don't,
You weren't here then, obviously.
yeah,
I'm trying to see where the breakdown
I
is.
guess I can retroactively see when it was, I
Okay,
can read others'
yeah.
comments on it, so
Well, because Gamma hasn't had it that long. That's what you're saying, right? This thing was filed 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Gamma's only had it for
but they did a lot of construction out there
Yeah,
since.
a couple years, okay.
And I'm trying to find out if did they close up their building permit and we just got missed?
Doesn't make sense.
I think that was when Sophie was here. So, 2 things, did they move the sewer, or the manure pile out there
as of our most recent site visit, it looked like they attempted to do so, however, you know, it looks like the machine got stuck due to the time of the year.
So they, yeah,
I have not been out there since, just because I frankly don't know who's going to own the property, and I don't know who I'm going to be talking to.
if you drive past the opening of that, where you can drive down to the house, you keep going down 140, maybe 500 feet, there's like wetlands there. There's flags all in there right now, brand new. What would that be? I mean, it's literally, there's like wetlands and it's on a clump of, I don't know who got it in there with Mark Booth or something, hip waders. And there's orange flags everywhere in the wetlands. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. But I know there's flags out on the bike trail too. I'm not sure if that has something to do with the bridge or if it's them.
You just have it right there. That's the,
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, so, and where's one, this is 140, right?
Yeah.
So if you, where's the,
yeah.
if you're driving, it's gotta be in here. In here is all flags,
Yeah, that's all the brook.
orange ones. I'm just curious, I've never saw them before. It's up in, I think it's up in here. Yeah,
It's
all,
also, that's all wetland. like
yeah,
real.
but there's orange flags in there, I've never seen that before, just curious if you know anything about it.
No.
Okay.
Where is your meeting gonna be on Wednesday at 9:30?
I don't know. Maybe office, but I don't know. I was speaking with the attorney the city has retained. I'm gonna call him back tomorrow. He, wants to be there, but he's also quite busy himself, so.
Yeah.
Clarify that, so might you at that meeting figure out who owns it?
Yeah, so.
Because you're in a
Can we just
tough-
pull a property
it's a
card
tough
and see who
spot.
owns it?
I mean, and who's gonna deal?
Go down to the assessor's office and pull a property
Well, this is
card.
this is all at the very beginning of the process, right? I don't know if they close on it or if they're in the middle of closing. I don't know. Sounds like they're pretty serious about taking a bite at the apple.
You should be able to get that property card right online.
Yeah, you should be able to at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just ask them, like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, just curious. I mean,
Well, you still gotta go to whoever owns it now until it's sold.
Yeah.
Alright. And then, any other new business?
No, nothing as far as new business or WPA forms.
And then under old business, any update on 170 Mill Street?
No, like I got bugged dam safety to death about it. They're sick of me.
Yeah, but I mean, that's on them.
No, I know, I'm just saying, like they're,
Can we send them a letter, like a certified letter saying they're requesting some movement on this? They just don't brush off.
Haven't we sent them a letter like that before?
I don't, we've sent them certified mail.
no, so, mail.
Can we send them certified mail? Will they accept certified mail?
The mark premises or,
No, dam safety.
I don't,
I mean, it seems like we're just sitting here and he's waiting to just, hopefully we forget, and dam safety's just not doing anything and we're stuck here. What was the last communication I was looking for?
yeah. Well, I spoke to one of their staff on the phone not too long ago. And again, just same story. I mean, it's nothing new, so
Can you just send me the last correspondence?
Yeah.
Do it on, you know.
I mean, yeah, dam safety basically comes back to Doug and say, oh yeah, it's kind of unsafe.
Yeah, I know.
And then what?
Right, that's why I don't even know what we're supposed to do next.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I think it's on them. Why is it on us?
Well, I don't think it is, it's just that he has an open NOI, I don't think we have anything to do. He just has an open NOI. Frankly, you're free to probably discontinue the,
I don't want to discontinue because it's not closed out. This is what
Yeah.
happened last time. It just,
Clark,
everybody
I've
waits
also-
for it to disappear.
I've also been speaking to the engineer, McCarty,
What's he saying?
they're just kind of waiting on papers.
And can we send one more certified letter to Mark Thomas-Mowitz?
I mean, sure, I
Let's
just
send one more.
haven't been given the,
Yeah, everybody remember what we had to do last time to get him to actually accept letter, right? We had to serve him papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's send it, well, let's send it one more time. I mean, can we confirm the address that it's going to?
yeah,
Yeah, just let me know tomorrow. All right. What else?
It's a 2-year window, right?
Yeah.
It starts,
Yeah,
gotta be getting close.
without, 2 years without showing a good faith effort
Right.
to want to
Which this
continue.
is.
So, that's, again,
yeah, check the date and when it starts.
at your discretion.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The other thing, kind of flashed my mind briefly, I just wanna reach out, potentially looking to donate a little slice of land to the conservation committee. You're free to accept or decline, it's a process to go through. It's nothing, special or crazy, it's like just, 0.4 acres, formerly residential lots that are no longer compliant with current zoning. It backs up to a stream, it's down Mill Street, it doesn't have an address, in the middle of finding it, between 200, or 330 Mill, sorry. Recalling our earlier discussion, so this right here. I sent it in an email earlier, currently owned by Wendell Severance. He called me on the phone and I had him send an email as well stating his intentions, just, obviously to get it in writing. This little slice right here,
Yeah.
even, as an island.
Is that running water or is that just?
Yeah, that's a real. He says, that was per our conversation on June 7th, 2024. I'd like to donate a plot of land I own in Gardner to the Conservation Commission. This is Lot C on Mill Street and is situated next to 330 Mill Street. I have owned this lot since 1986 and according to the city of Gardner, cannot utilize it as I had intended 38 years ago. Therefore, I am hoping the Conservation Commission will accept the donation of this land and be able to put it to use. The deed on this property can be found at book 1136-6, page 95. Please contact me for additional. Again, kind of tough to utilize necessarily for conservation purposes. It's just in a residential primarily area.
But it does protect the land.
Sure, yeah, like I said,
Did you reach out to the city solicitor to find out about?
I did. He's on vacation until tomorrow, so I haven't yet to.
I drove past it today,
Oh, okay.
and it's woodland,
Yep.
and it drops right off from the road.
Oh, okay.
So there's no, and there are houses on those other properties that you mentioned that are, it looked like it had been built up at one point, but not that. And it's obvious you can't build on it, But it's probably all woods up until you get to the water. And it's a straight drop off the road.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I don't know what we could do with it.
Yeah, it's
It's not like we're gonna give access to a river that someone can put a boat in, like a
No.
kayak or
Well, we
something.
went through a similar
It's,
situation with Janders down behind the
Oh, yeah.
lumber company.
Did we end up taking the land or no?
No,
0.46 acres.
he's still paying taxes on it. I guess they're probably paying taxes on that too. I'm sure that's one of the reasons why.
Probably
they
about a
don't
quarter
see
of it is river, stream, maybe.
What stream is it? Do you know? It doesn't.
Yeah, it'll
Foster.
Foster.
Yeah,
Headwaters of
no,
Foster
Baker
Brook.
Brook, Baker Brook.
Oh. Oh, this is small.
But on that deed that you sent,
Actually,
that,
no.
it said Pale Factory Brook.
Dale Factory Road?
Pale Factory
Brook.
Brook.
Oh, Brook.
Yeah, this says
Yeah.
Foster Brook.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah, there's a Foster Brook everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there's a process to this, obviously.
Yeah, it costs some funds to do the closing. We've done a bunch of these over the years.
Yeah, I mean, because one time someone wanted to give us like the flooded wetland that we kind of.
Yeah, down over Saunders.
Yeah,
There's nothing,
because there was nothing, and we'd be like liable for flood or whatever, so we just said no on that, but this one doesn't sound like that.
no. All right, let's just see what the city solicitor says when he gets back. Take it from there. Anybody have any other new business or anything else to go over? You have anything?
Not tonight.
You feeling okay?
I'm good.
Go ahead.
I do. Gardner Museum has an exhibit, an art exhibit right now of, and the artists are from Gala, and it's on conservation land. And so they've got 30 pieces of artwork there that's going to run through the middle of August. They had their grand opening last Thursday. I went. And so there's paintings, there's mixed media, there's pottery, yeah, all kinds of different things. And focusing on all the different kinds of conserved properties in Gardner, including Dunn State Park, Lake Wampanoag Wildlife Sanctuary, other natural places, animals, birds, frogs, cool things.
And go through August?
It goes through August, maybe August 25th. So it's a coordination between, as I understand it, Gardner Museum, Gala, and the North County Land Trust. And so we took some of our remaining Montechusett trail maps over there.
Do those work out?
Yes, they had 2 sitting there and added to the pile. So it's a nice little exhibit if you get over there to the Gardner Museum between now and August. Really cool paintings by local people about local land.
Interesting, we'll check that out. Thank you.
Yep,
Are there hours for this?
regular museum hours.
Okay.
Check the museum, I think they're open Wednesday through
Saturday?
Saturdays.
Sunday? Did you check it out?
No, I did.
Why not?
You're right down the road.
Yeah, I'm right down the road.
All right, would someone like to make a motion to end tonight's hearing?
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.